Hello guys, thanks for joining. So I'm gonna have some fun with this swimmers. I like to draw swimmers. And this particular swimmer is Michael Phelps. So I don't know, there's something about their bodies that I really like. I like the way their shapes are. So just Hello, good evening. Oh, man, Jeff, thanks for joining, bro. Thanks for joining. Hope you had a good week. Saeed, thanks for joining, bro. Endo Exo. Was it's not Exo, it's Ecto. Ecto. And what was the last one? The last one was Meso, yeah. Yeah, Meso. So this one, I guess this one is like a combination of Meso and Ecto. For those of us that are listening that have never heard that before, it's actually just a short form of endomorphs, mesomorphs, and ectomorphs. It's nothing. I'm not speaking in code. It's nothing special. I cannot swim. Oh, I cannot swim. I cannot swim. Like I like to think that I can swim, but I cannot swim. I can swim in my mind. I wonder if you can swim, Said. Yeah, I swim in my head. I'm a good swimmer in my head. You can't swim too. The way he asked me, I thought he could swim, bro. Man, swimming is important. It's something we need to. Something I need to take seriously. I probably need to get a class, take a class. I don't know how soon, but I need to get a class. I need to take a swimming class. Swimming lessons. I think everybody needs to know how to swim. I'm not doing any special coloring. I'm just doing like patchwork. Nothing special. Yeah, yeah. I really like swimmers, like how their bodies look. So cool. They have like very, very broad shoulders, and like their frame, the upper part of their bodies are very, very big, and they have like this V-shaped type of body, type of torso. Really fun. So I'm just trying to explore. Let's try another one. Let's try this female. I like this female. You join silence or are you listening? Yo, I'm listening to music. Like it's connected to my phone, so I I tried to play music on this channel while doing the lives, but I had copyright strike, so I can't do that again. Unless I probably play like some type of royalty free music. But I'm very particular about the kind of music I like to listen to while walking, so I don't want to play copyright free music. Maybe I'll try to play copyright free stuff, because of you guys that are watching. So because it's just weird watching somebody like in silence, watching somebody work. So maybe what I'll do is I'll have two different sets of music. I have one in my ear and one playing from the speaker for you guys. The royalty free one will play from the speaker and then I'll listen to my music. Yeah, I think that will not be a bad idea. Yeah, Zomo, what's it, man? Hi, Digi. My week was great, man. Thanks for joining again. I really appreciate you guys joining every week. It's very encouraging. Like I said, I would have probably given up by now. Like I would have probably given up this whole live stream, and I'm still contemplating it. Thank you very much. Come to my house and be watching me. Deji Digital, another celebrity. Oh, Deji, you're a celebrity. I didn't know you're a celebrity. Uh-uh. Let me come and collect autograph. Let me come and collect autograph. Oh, since you're a celeb. Celebrity, bro. Ah, it's it's Saeed that said you're a celebrity. Oh. So don't deny your privilege, oh, if you're a celebrity. Don't deny it. Um, Fun fact, the digital invented ZBrush. Invented ZBrush. Nice. I wish there was a way to share people's work. Oh, single, I'm on a live. Oh. I'm on a call. I'm on a video on YouTube. I'm drawing, okay? Can you wait for me downstairs?
I finished my food though.
You finished your food?
Yes. Daddy, I'm eating now, but I like you to give me iPad.
No, I'm not giving you the iPad.
But I'm behaving like a good girl.
You gotta ask someone that I should give you that. Me, I'm not giving you iPad. Because I know that it can be a huge distraction. And realize your course is no longer on your gum mode. Take it down. I went to check as soon as posted, but I didn't see it again. Yo, man, that so it's no longer on. The one that will be available is going to be available in February. This February, on the 26th of February. So the old one is no longer available. That one was actually I did that last year. I did that I did that masterclass last year. But the one that is going to be available in February is the recording of that one. And trust me, man, that thing is, I know people might look at it like, oh, it's a recording. Trust me, the record, like that stuff has a lot of secrets and hidden stuff that I'm sure um, Sahid can testify to because Sahid was in that class. So you don't want to miss that opportunity, trust me. A lot of secrets in that course. I really, like I said, it took me 7 years to marinate like all that knowledge and then condense all that thing into one masterclass. So trust me, it's awesome. Yeah, that's my daughter, yeah. I'm using the recording. Yes, I'm using the recording on the 26th of this month. Masterclass is very what? Yeah, for everyone considering. Exactly. So Sahid can testify to it. Yeah.
Didn't your meeting collect the iPad from me?
Who said that? Have you asked her? Have you asked her? Have you asked her? Have you asked her? What did she say?
They did not say anything. They did not
Yeah.
ask me question.
Okay. Man, see my senior my senior chairman okay, in Nigeria we call people chairman, people that are our seniors. So my senior, my friend and my senior colleague in the industry is here. His name is Joshua. You guys can see him in the chat. Joshua, good morning. 8:22 a.m. in LA. Oh wow, nice. Thanks for joining, bro. By the way, Josh has his just launched his own YouTube, so you guys should follow him, please, if you can. If you can subscribe to his yeah, let me see. If you can, please subscribe to his his YouTube. Please subscribe to his YouTube. Trust me, Josh is like some of the stuff that I executed on Eyes of Wakanda. Josh was actually character supervisor on Eyes of Wakanda. So guys, follow him, please. Follow him. Please, yeah, he was, yes, Josh. This guy, Joshua the James, yeah. He was my supervisor on Eyes of Wakanda. Sorry, my daughter is asking me. So yes, please guys, subscribe to his channel. He just started it, and he has a lot of awesome stuff cooking. So guys, please hold on. Give me like 30 seconds. I need to sort my daughter out. Let me just quickly get her iPad. I'll be back. No noise, no noise, please. Are you sure? Okay, wait for me. Don't press anything. Just stay there. Singular. Why are you talking now? Singular, I didn't see your iPad though. I don't know where Mama kept it. So you know what will happen? I'll give you my phone, and then you do Subway Surf. Okay? Okay?
Yeah.
Quietly, okay? All right. So I couldn't find her iPad. I think her mom hid it for obvious reasons. Ah, so I'm just gonna yeah, I'm just gonna have to use my PC to listen to music. Sorry, I just quickly set that up. Yeah, this is what happens when you babysit and work at the same time. Oops. Guys, please have some patience with me. I'm babysitting and working at the same time, so mm, okay. Yeah, I think I sorted out my sound. So let's go. So let's read the messages I missed. Use my empty. Yeah, yeah. His YouTube is empty, yes, but he just started out. That's why it's empty. So guys, please subscribe. Into girl. Go to eyes of I can't afford that. Yo, why would you do that, bro? You're acting like a creep, man. Like, why would you tell her to do stuff in my absence? Hold on. Yeah, this is Joshua Shaw. Yeah, Joshua James Shaw. Yes, this is. Oh, so you know him. I'm surprised you know him, Deji. Yeah, Joshua is my homie. He was the one who received my award on my behalf, the award on my behalf. This one. He received it on my behalf at the Concept Arts Awards last year. You're shocked too. They're laughing at us on hiding the iPad for your shoes. Yeah, yeah, of course. I'm sure, Josh. I'm sure you know why. You know why that reason is obvious. Yeah. So I just gave her my phone to use for now. Yes, back to what we're doing. Back to what we're doing. Let's see. Guys, please don't forget to subscribe to Joshua's channel. His stuff, like he's gonna drop like content very soon. He's gonna drop a lot of stuff very soon. Sorry guys, I hope you can hear me now. I had to fix, I don't know what happened. My internet just tripped on itself by itself. Sorry about that. Yeah, I don't know that I use I don't know if I should drop the name of the internet now, internet provider, because right now they just screwed me up. And I've noticed this has happened a couple of times in the past. I'm using MTN 5G and for some reason the thing just disconnects by itself and I don't know why. But anyways, it's back up, so let's let me continue from where I left off. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I'm just gonna color this and move on quickly. I promise I did not come here to leech. I got in my car to drive this to work and realized someone was streaming, so I listened on the way. Yeah, man. Thanks. Thanks for joining, Josh. Nah, I'm pretty sure you didn't leech as well. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it was awesome to see you, man. It's always awesome to have you. And a privilege indeed. How many of our girls are so big? When did it happen? Yo, man, it's like every day I'm really shocked to see this because before her head couldn't get to the handle of the door, and now it's like above the handle. I'm like, wow, she's really growing. She's like, you see someone every day, you don't know the person is growing because in your eyes you still see them as very little. That's why taking pictures is really important. Like if you have kids, like take pictures because it's like it happens so quickly. Like my daughter would be 18 and I'll still be looking at her like she's 3. It's so weird. So yeah, did you hear her? She just said she's 4. She's 4. She's very proud of her age. She doesn't like anybody like making a mistake with her age. Yeah, she doesn't like she's very proud of her age. And by the way, she likes to draw a lot. Josh, what about your daughter? Does she draw? Like when like she always curious to try to do some drawings, because she sees you draw all the time. Because I have that. I don't know whether to call it a problem, but I mean, it seems like she has really picked up interest. So I'm just curious to know if you have the same problem. She has come to love art because of me. I guess it's passion is contagious. If there's anybody else listening that has children, please, I'm happy to hear your thoughts. Like if you have any insights. Yeah, she draws quite a bit. Not quite, not sure if it's any more than other kids though. Oh, okay. Man, she likes to draw. Like anytime she sees me draw, she likes to draw. And she's laughing. Why are you laughing? Are you not playing the game? Yeah, she likes to. And she's already getting excited because she knows that I'm talking about her. In fact, by the end of April. Wow, that's really close, man. It's really close. My daughter will be 5 in October. So that's like how many months difference? May, June, July, August, September, October. That's like 6 months. Yeah, but I'm sure the difference is not like in terms of the way they look. I'm sure they look like almost the same heights and everything. Yeah, that's something we have in common. Nah, I'm not gonna bother myself with all these details. Got 2 girls. Wow, I didn't know that, Deji. Age 3 and 4. Interesting. The way they're growing is scary. I'm 6 feet 11, so they're already very tall. Wow, they're 6'11". That's really tall, man. 6'11". That's almost 7 feet. Are you sure you're not like in the wrong profession? Like, why are you not a basketballer? They're crazy how close they are in age. I'll pray for you. Yeah, he needs prayer. Two girls, 3 and 4. That's gonna be a lot of. A lot of work, man. That must have been hardcore when they were 1 and 2. Yeah, seriously, man. How? That's such a lot of work, man. I don't envy you. Okay, I think I'm done with this. Done with this lady. I remember meeting Deji for the first time in Lego. My wife is literally Wonder Woman. Are you kidding? Yeah. Sit down, sit down. Yeah, bro. CR. Just remember. Man, I haven't met. I've only met. Funny enough, I haven't even met Joshua. Like, but I'm sure we're gonna meet. We're gonna meet very soon. But out of everybody in the chat here, I think I've only met Jeff. I only met Jeff, and that was like 2019 or thereabout. Okay, so I'm gonna try another one. I really like swimmers. You know, their bodies are very, very interesting. Let's try. Let's try this one. I think I'm gonna try two more, and then call it a day. I might not be able to try two more, but let's see. Let's try this one first. Yeah. Don't play again. Okay, you go downstairs now. We'll see you later, okay? Bye. Mm. Yeah. Close the door, please. Shut the door. Please, can you go? I'll see you later, please. It's hard to concentrate. Mm? Yeah, this one's I'm not enjoying. I'm not having fun with this one. These guys' deltoids are really huge. So let me sit down now. Sit down. Sit down. That sounds amazing. Make sure your wife wears a superhero costume. Always, always I'm really jealous of wife's parents and stuff. Yeah, it's not easy. Parenting is hard work, man. But Josh, how are you able to drive and text at the same time? Like, I'm just curious. I hope you're driving safely. Oh, you got here like 20 minutes ago. Okay, just curious. I'm trying to really push. I think, let me see if I make this leg smaller. What are you using for the reference slides? Yo, I'm using OBS Studio. I actually didn't even know that. I actually didn't know the function was there. I just tried it out today for the first time, and it's not as bad as I thought. Yeah, so yeah, I use OBS Studio. OBS. OBS Studio. I was even gonna think if it's LA, Josh is probably stuck in traffic anyways, so it'll be good when we're still coming. Yeah, I heard there's a lot of traffic in LA, but I don't know how. Like I don't know how bad it would be in the morning because he said it's like 8 8 a.m. 8:30 a.m. or something. It should be like a few minutes to 9 a.m. in LA back in 2016. I've never experienced traffic like that before. Whoa, are you serious? Even in the morning, LA traffic in the morning. Lagos got nothing on LA. Are you serious? Wow. I used to think Lagos traffic was the worst in the world. I've never been to LA, but I know I will. If you're just joining for the first time, I do this every week, by the way. So, and I try to have as much fun as possible with, chatting about different things with you guys. Oh, I don't know why she's crying. Yeah, third confident line. Line out. Thank you. Thank you, sorry. Drawing skills are very irritating. I still have a way of drawing. Yeah, yeah. I know. Like my lines are terrible, I'm sure. It's so bad. Okay, so I think I'm done with this guy. Just gonna give you like a very rough color so that I can do one more and I'm good for the day. The hardest part of I think about being an artist is, especially when you practice, is to not enter autopilot mode, because that's the mode where I'm not thinking about what I'm doing and I'm just laying the lines. It usually ends up with drawings that look very like too grounded. So I need to try to fight that spirit of laziness that just makes you want to draw and you're not learning. You're not learning. Oh wow. I don't know. Okay, I think the stream is back. Man, I don't know what's up with this. My 5G connection is it's really really annoying like today. I mean, this is not the first time this is happening. That happened before, but today is like it's happening too frequently again. Okay, so Michael Phelps has a very, very beautiful body. Like, it's, the guy's frame is special. Like, guy was built different. But this is not even Michael Phelps, but yeah, but this first one, I think is Michael Phelps. He has a very unique body frame, like frame. Against popular opinion, I prefer doing a lot of studies like from reference from references. I prefer doing reference studies because I just keep adding to my visual library when I do that. So what some artists, like, I mean, everybody's different, but some artists will say, you should draw more from your imagination. For me, it doesn't work like that for me. I prefer doing studies because I'm able to get more, like, stumble up on more interesting shapes and people and references and ideas on how to push people's bodies, because people come in different shapes and sizes. So when I study references, I get more, like, I add more to my visual library. Well, I feel like if I'm doing only like if I'm doing only from my imagination, I would enter into this mode where I try to to solve the problems the same way. So I'm used to solving, like, if I draw something that is appealing from my imagination over and over again, or if I draw different kind of people, then without adding more to my visual library, then I'll be forced to, like, it will just be like tunnel vision, and I'll not be able to add anything different or push myself. Like, I'll be forced to stay in my comfort zone over and over again. So that's why I prefer doing a lot of references just to see all the range, like all the possibilities that the human head, the human body, the figure, and all can exist in, so that I can now go back, and so that when the time comes for me to design characters from my imagination or for actual projects, then I have a rich library that already exists. Like, if my sketchbooks are already a library in itself, so it's I can just, like, skim through. I don't ever do that, but if I wanted to, I could just go through my ton of sketchbooks and just be skimming through the pages and stumble on something that I've done in the past that is interesting, and use that as a basis or a springboard to develop ideas for that, in terms of stylization. And also, that's why I like to do a lot of reference studies, figure drawings. So yeah, this is why I do this stuff. Well, as long as you're not in autopilot mode, there's nothing wrong with it. Just don't enter into that mode where you're just drawing without thinking. Because if you're not thinking, then you're not adding anything. You're not learning anything new. So that's all I'm trying to say. I don't know if that makes sense, but I think everybody's different anyway. So I hope that makes sense. I used to pride myself, no reference, when sculpting because I spent a very long time studying anatomy in depth. But then I eventually realized all my characters started to have same face syndrome. Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. Like if you spend a lot of time doing stuff from your imagination, you're not adding anything new. I keep saying this thing that, one of the reasons why I respect artists. So when I say artists, I'm talking about musical artists. When I respect musical artists like Beyonce, one of the reasons I like Beyonce, I'm not a huge fan, but one of the reasons I like Beyonce is because she always reinvents herself. She has tried, you know, okay, not all genres, but she has tried a lot of genres. She just keeps reinventing herself. So and that's the kind of artist I want to be. I don't want to be like known for one style and just sticking to that one style. Even though it looks like some people might tell you that it seems like I have a style, but I think style is overrated. Eventually, it's the story that determines the style. So I don't know why we spend so much time stressing about style. Anyway, that's my own philosophy. Anyways, you don't have to agree. It's my own. I am not trying to paint this thing properly, so I'm just gonna leave it at this, so I can move on to the last one. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it at this. Let's make Kuzaman just spider first characters next time. Sorry if I'm going up. Yo, man. So I actually don't like to do it. I don't like to do fan art, but if you guys request for it, I'll do it. Like I'll do fan art. I did some work for Disney's Disney's 100-year anniversary. I think that was like 2 years ago. I did some work for them, and that work I never got to post it online because I'm not. I did some illustrations of Miles. Yeah, I did some illustrations of Miles for Disney's 100-year anniversary, and yeah, that's how much I don't really like. I don't really like fan art because I didn't get to even post that stuff. But if you guys want fan art, I'll definitely do it. I'll give it a shot. So let me do one more and we'll call it a day. Okay, I'm gonna try this one with long arms. So I'll just put it in this corner here. I like this guy's long arms, and I'm going to stress the hell out of this arm, the length of this arm. I really like his arm. Josh, do you swim? What did I use it for? I'm not sure I know what you're asking him about. Is it? Are you referring to the concept art? Sorry, the fan art I did for the fan art. I don't call it, the work I did for Disney. I'm not sure I know what you're referring to. Okay, bye. Man, I love how these guys' arms are so. Man, I wish I would do justice to this drawing. Like, I really want to. I really want to have fun with this particular one. This is gonna be fun. So he has like. Oh, for the 100th anniversary. Yeah, I don't know what they used it for. Like, I actually don't know what they used it for, but they just hired me to do some fun, some illustrations, some Miles illustrations. So, but I never got to share it. So I don't know what they used. I don't know what they used it for. They just commissioned me to do that stuff. Man, this guy's ribs are coming out, man. I used to, I actually used to swim in high school. It's the one sport other than basketball where height is a massive advantage. Yes, man. I wish I know how to swim, but I'll take my swimming. I'll take a swimming class, a swimming. I'll take swimming lessons. So this is this is the last sketch I'm going to do. So uh, so obviously this is not a very practical style for if we were doing like CG animation, for example. But then again, I mean, there could be a way to animate characters like this. After all, Robert Valley, Robert Valley style is not too far from this. So, do you do a lot of sketching in ink and sketchbooks? I can't imagine if I ever act. Man, I don't do so. I have sketchbooks, a lot of sketchbooks that I've done, but it's just mostly pencils, like pencil and yeah, just mostly pencils. Yeah, I don't get to do color. It would be nice to try that stuff, man. It would be nice to try that stuff, but it's just mostly pencils, like regular pencils, like this 6B. Sorry, this is 8B, regular 8B pencils. It'd be nice to try that, and also to do like a some type of art book. But if I was going to do an art book, I don't know. Like, I'm not sure what I want to put inside. Like, I don't know I'm not sure what I'm going to put inside. But it'd be nice to have something like that. Yeah. So let's color this guy. I feel like this thumb is not. Thumb needs to be bigger than this. It's not drawn properly. So let me. I'm sure you do like colored pencil sketches. Josh, like you have sketchbooks with colored pencils. feeling. Yeah, this was fun. Please join me next week if you can. I'd appreciate it. And the only traditional stuff I do nowadays is twice a year for Valentine's Day for my daughter and wife, and for my wife's birthday. I'm slacking on traditional drawing. Wow. Yeah, man. To be honest, like I do traditional drawing a lot. Like that's I prefer studying with traditionally because I don't know. There's just something about pencil. I started traditional and I never let go of it. So no matter how advanced digital is, like no matter how they are able to make, they are able to mimic the whole traditional thing with the uh the stylus and all of that. Like it's still not, to me, it doesn't still feel like traditional. So it doesn't feel like pencil on paper. There's nothing like pencil on paper. I don't think there's any technology that can match it. But yeah, I started traditional, so I think I'm going to always keep that traditional side alive. Um, yeah, I mean, I'll try to do something different. I'll try to do more colors. And then also for these lives, I also try to see also like if I can also record traditional process. Like if I can set up the cameras to do traditional stuff as opposed to doing only digital every time. So, but I need to get in that, like get my head in that space first before I try it out. So, but yeah, I'm not gonna let go of traditional. Like I really like it, especially now in this world, in the world where everything is like going digital with the AI and stuff. Like I think traditional is still going to stand out. Still going to have its own. It's going to. I mean, there's going to be a time where people will start to look for traditional stuff again, and yeah, we just need to keep it alive so that when the time comes, you don't get left out. Yeah, there's something about traditional. It makes something look more authentic, and yeah, and just makes something look like a one of one. Like a digital copy of something can always be replicated, but a traditional version is one of one. So it's just, I don't know, we're going to get to a time where when things people will start to look for traditional stuff again. I mean, even the traditional, artistic industry is not phased in any way. So with all this AI stuff, like people are still doing exhibitions, selling paintings in millions of dollars. So yeah, I think traditional space is here to stay. That's lasted for centuries. I don't think it's going anywhere. I'll say because of current climate of arts, I've been wanting to do more, and also the really amazing comic artists convention sketches have been really inspiring me to want to get back at it. Yeah, man. If you can get back at it, it would be awesome. Like if you can try, it would be nice to see. I know. Mel has been doing this stuff for like ages. Like Mel has been, Mel is really good at colored pencils. Even Mindy. So if you guys don't know the people we're mentioning, they were some of the guys on on our team on Eyes of Wakanda. Mindy Lee, Mel Milton. I think of all the guys on our team, it's probably just the two of them I know that mess around with traditional stuff, and they're really good at it. Like they're really good at it. I envy them. I would like to try it out. They make it look so easy. Yes. So guys, I've come to the end of today's stream. This was really fun. Thank you so much for you guys joining in. If you can, please join in next week. I'll try my hands on something different, and then you can also recommend maybe in the comments section or in this chat. You can also recommend some things you'd like me to try. If you want me to do, if you want me to do fan art, I can try my hands on fan art, but yeah, it's only based on your requests, based on popular opinion from you guys. I can try my hands on it. But yeah, this was fun. Same time next week. Same time next week. It would be nice to not be alone. And yes, and this really is encouraging because it shows that there are still people out there that care about, you know, the real, like the artistic process and how things are made. Because now, you know, the world we're in is just all about the results. Like how quickly can I get this thing done? You know, results. And that's why AI is proliferating. But it'd be nice to see, you know, once in a while to see original artists creating stuff and seeing showing their process, you know, so that you can appreciate, because I think that's really what art is all about. That's what gives art meaning. You know, that's taken me years to hone my skills, and I'm still practicing and studying every day. Like there's still more to learn, you know. So the satisfaction of seeing the creation of something that you always wish that you could create is, to me, I think that's really what art is all about. That's the fulfillment that I get from doing this stuff. So and AI can never, the machine can never take that away from us as humans. So yeah, that's why I keep showing up here every week. Sketchathon, from the title you can see that this is the 24th one. So I've done this like for like 24 weeks now, and I hope that, you know, as you guys continue to show up and encourage me, that I'll keep showing up and, you know, proving to people out, you know, people, proving to the laymen out there who don't really care much about the process, that there are people like us that are really passionate about this stuff, and um, this is what it means to be human, you know. So without further ado, and without having to stand on a soapbox and start a very long monologue about how much I love arts, I would see you guys next week. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you. Have a great weekend ahead. I'll share the studies I've done from the stream in coming weeks. Man, bro, if you can share, I really love. Please tag me like when you share this stuff so that I can, you know, I can give you a shout out or something. I'll try to always join. Followed along a few times. Thanks, bro. Thanks. Thanks for sharing this on my share. Sorry for blowing up the chat, everyone. No problem, man. Thanks, Josh. Thanks, Josh. Have a great day at work and a great weekend ahead. My regards to your family, your daughter and your wife. Cheers, man. Guys, take care.